omnivorous, and have hunted and killed animals for meat since prehistoric times. The advent of civilization allowed the domestication of animals such as chickens, sheep, pigs and cattle, and eventually their use in meat production on an industrial scale. Meat is mainly composed of water and protein, and is usually eaten together with other food. It is edible raw, but is normally eaten after it has been cooked and seasoned or processed in a variety of ways. Unprocessed meat will spoil within hours or days. Spoilage is caused by the practically unavoidable infection and subsequent decomposition of meat by bacteria and fungi, which are borne by the animal itself, by the people handling the meat, and by their implements. Meat consumption varies worldwide, depending on cultural or religious preferences, as well as economic conditions. Vegetarians choose not to eat meat because of ethical, economic, environmental, religious or health concerns that are associated with meat production and consumption. Most often, meat refers to skeletal muscle and associated fat and other tissues, but it may also describe other edible tissues such as offal. Conversely, meat is sometimes used in a more restrictive sense: the flesh of mammalian species raised and prepared for human consumption, to the exclusion of fish and other seafood, poultry or other animals. Etymology. The word meat comes from the Old English word meat, which referred to food in general. The term is related to mad in Danish, mat in Swedish and Norwegian, and matter in Icelandic and Faroese, which also mean food. The word meat also exists in Old Frisian to denote important food, differentiating that from sweets and deified history. Paleontological evidence suggests that meat constituted a substantial proportion of the diet of even the earliest humans. Early hunter-gatherers depended on the organized hunting of large animals such as bison and deer. The domestication of animals, of which we have evidence dating back to the end of the last glacial period, allowed the systematic production of meat and the breeding of animals with a view to improving meat production. The animals which are now the principal sources of meat were domesticated in conjunction with the development of early civilizations. Sheep, originating from Western Asia, were domesticated with the help of dogs prior to the establishment of settled agriculture, likely as early as the 8th millennium BC. Several breeds of sheep were established in ancient Mesopotamia and Egypt by 3500 to 3000 BC. Presently, more than 200 sheep breeds exist,